2024 is not over yet, ladies. Let's crush it. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Healthy Her Midlife. This is a channel for midlife women who are trying to live a fearless and fabulous life. I'm Christine. I am the creator of healthyhermidlife.com and this YouTube channel. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share this channel with all of your amazing girlfriends. Welcome to fall. Well, it's almost fall. And this is the perfect time of year to really start reflecting on all of the goals that we had originally set out to do in the new year. Do you remember those New Year's goals, those resolutions that you made back in January? We often start strong at the beginning of the year and then quickly they fade away. I mean, the new year brings so much excitement. We want a fresh start, and we had all those great intentions on really achieving those resolutions. But life kind of got in the way along the way, and here we are now in the beginning of fall. Do you even remember what your New Year's resolutions were? But not this year, ladies. This year is going to be different because this year we are doing a fall into wellness series and challenge. I'm very excited about this challenge. It's an 8-week challenge. Really, it's not necessarily a challenge. It's more like a series of videos and blog posts. And I even have this amazing workbook. The entire series is totally free. The workbook is free. It's beautiful. And I'm very proud of all of the work I did with it. It's amazing. Each week of videos and blog posts will also have an accompanying, it will also have a worksheet to go with it. So this is week 1 of the challenge that you're watching right now. And this week we are looking back at our New Year's resolutions that we made back 9 months ago, and we are going to try to salvage them. Fall is a great time to really reflect on all of your goals and your intentions and how your year's gone so far, and all of the things that you intended to accomplish and want to accomplish and didn't get done. And so it's a great time to revisit those original January goals and let's see what we can do with them. By the way, did you know that there's really a Quitter's Day? I think it's the first or second Friday of January. It's called Quitter's Day. It's the day that people who set New Year's resolutions will drop off and quit trying to achieve their resolutions. And you know what? If that's you, that's okay. Let's look back and see, what did you originally want to accomplish? Maybe we can do a version of it, or we can salvage it in some way, or maybe you can pivot and do something completely different, but still feel successful by the end of the year. So step 1, and it's in your workbook. By the way, this workbook is completely free. Did I mention it was free? It's on the healthyhermidlife.com website. Go over there and you'll see the button to get that free workbook. All you're doing is subscribing to the newsletter, and that's it. So step 1 in our week 1 challenge is to reflect on our year so far. There's space on the worksheet to write about, journal about what your goals were, how much progress you made in those goals, and what challenges, if any, that you faced. Maybe you made the wrong goal for you. That could be it. Simple ways I like to reflect on my year is I'll actually go through my calendar starting with January 1, and I'll go through and see every little meeting or event that I RSVP'd to, or maybe it was a travel plan or something like that. I'm looking through my whole calendar to jog my memory about what happened during the year. And then the other thing I'm doing too is I like to look through my photos on my phone for throughout the year to see what challenges I may have had during the year or what successes that I had. You're going to want to go ahead and fill out that first section of that worksheet, and then you're going to do step 2, which is to realign those goals. So that means what you're going to do is you're going to select 1 to 3 goals. And I am all for the easy win. So I would say 1 goal is great. And you can say, okay, I think I can salvage this by December 31st. And there's space to put it in the worksheet, what you want your goal to be, and then whatever action steps you need to take to get to the win line. For example, one of my goals this year was to grow a garden. And when I look back at that goal, it probably wasn't very specific. I did grow a garden, but I would call it not a very successful garden. I got exactly 2 cherry tomatoes. And this is since March. And now we are at the beginning of September. And I earned 2 cherry tomatoes from my gardening efforts. So that really wasn't my intention at the beginning of the year. I had visions of a highly productive garden. So what I'm going to do to realign my goal for me personally is I am going to say, okay, I'm going to grow a fall garden that matches my growing area and weather. And I think I'm going to be a little more successful at it because I've been doing so much more research. And I've learned my lessons from this whole season of trying to grow a garden and being pretty unsuccessful at it. Maybe I had too grand of plans. And so I'm scaling back my plans. I'm just going to try to grow a few things. We'll see how it goes. Pray for me. And then the last step of this week's challenge is to go ahead and take that goal with your action steps that are needed and make it into more detailed, breaking it down into more chunks at the bottom of the worksheet. Hopefully you'll have weekly goals that align with monthly goals that will align with your end of year goal. The key is to keep moving forward one step at a time. Break it down into baby steps if you need to, but just keep going, because that's going to grow your confidence in yourself that you can achieve what you're setting out to do. Really, success is about making consistent progress. It's not about meeting a specific deadline. So I want to hear what your goals are. Comment below and tell me what you want to get salvaged, what goal you would like to salvage by the end of this year. This workbook that I made, did I mention it's beautiful? Because it really is. And it is a PDF, so you can download it, you can print it, and you can also import it into GoodNotes if you like to use something like that and write digitally on it. And you can, the beauty about this worksheet or the workbook and also the challenge entirely is that you're never behind. You can start wherever you are. If you're watching this months from now, maybe it's already January and I'm popping up because we're talking about New Year's resolutions. That's okay. Just start now. The fall theme may not apply, but that's okay. Just keep going, because all of this stuff is going to be really great information. And while I've got you here, let me tell you about all of the things that we're going to be doing. So this week is about New Year's resolutions. Next week, we're going to talk about self-care and incorporating more of that in our daily lives. The third week, we are going to choose another goal, but it's going to be more of a 4-week goal. So something that you can get done and say, I did it, I achieved it by the end of this challenge. And then after week 3, we go into some physical and nutrition things. So 1 week, we're going to do yoga. Another week, we are going to do talk about nutrition and healthy recipes. And another week, we are going to make a SMART goal for our body, for our physical health, for our fitness, for like a movement goal, like a fitness goal, exercise goal. And then we're going to wrap it up with 2 more weeks, and that will be this one. I'm really looking forward to it too. It's about creating more coziness in your life. That sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Doesn't that sound amazing? Who doesn't need more coziness in their life? And then we're going to wrap it all up with a final week of mindfulness. So I'm really looking forward to this series, and I really hope that you join me in all of the weeks. I'm super excited. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Definitely you want to subscribe, because that will alert you and remind you that we've got another week in our Fall into Wellness challenge. So I really hope you enjoy this, and go ahead and invite a friend to join you on this Fall into Wellness series. If you know someone who could use less stress and goal setting and more physical activity and more mindfulness, more healthier meals, all of that stuff. If you know someone who could benefit from all of this as well, invite them to join you in this challenge. The more the merrier. And this challenge isn't meant to be a very uh, labor intense challenge. We're talking probably a 10 to 15-minute video to watch once a week, and a blog post to read. It's probably going to take you about 10 minutes to read that. And then one worksheet in the workbook to complete and work on your own reflection and goal setting, and just improving your wellness and really enjoying the fall season. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for joining me in this Fall Wellness Challenge. I am super excited, and I hope to see you next week. Week 2, we're going to talk about self-care. Have a great week, ladies. Set those goals, and I'll see you next week. uh, so hot. I'm sweating.